There's a minute left. This German-Russian fella has nothing left. He's just eating punches right now. You guys gotta watch. Here's something you should know. You see that big punch he just threw and missed? Oh, and the drop. Here's the finish. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, get the finish. Get the TKO. Yeah. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him, Sean. And he wins. Hello, fellas and fellas. Look at that. Oh, Sean Strickland, my hero. Cardio is king. I have preached it. It is what I coach. It is what I've always said. Always. More important than jiu-jitsu. It's the only thing more important than wrestling. And then more important than boxing. That cardio is king. If you can't go 5 rounds, you do not belong in the UFC. You do not belong in there. And this boy, he may have won round 1 with a mighty fine eye poke, as you'll see here in a bit. You have to train your cardio more than anything else. That German-Russian fella, he came out and he was throwing the teeps and the high kicks and this and that. Kicks are exhausting. Kicks are hard. If you can't throw them, don't throw them. If you can't throw them with that intention of knocking somebody out right then and there, don't throw them. Unless you have the cardio to throw them. Strickland always had it. I don't think he kicked it all this time. But anyways, cardio was king. For all of you out there that are thinking about fighting, cardio is king. It is more important than anything else. You look at Sean Strickland. He lost round 1. He was entertaining. He finished strong. At the end of round 1, I made a video. I might put it in here. Sean Strickland said, "Oh my God, this boy's taking breaths." You saw it as soon as Strickland got up out of that takedown. I saw you see that German-Russian go. Started backing up. He spent everything he had. He spent it all. Strickland wasn't even sweating yet. What an impressive finish by Sean Strickland. Now, if you rewatch some of that, the way he was able to he doesn't sit in the corner because he doesn't get tired. He is the best cardio in the UFC. The only one that is comparable to him is maybe Frankie Edgar. Max Holloway doesn't get tired either. He's better than the other. Sean Strickland is as good as they get. I was always proud of my cardio. I was a guy, I could go 5 rounds. I've gone 5 rounds many times, just never in the UFC. I've always been proud. It has been, I'm not an athlete by nature. Everything I've learned in life was through the eyes of a trumpet player, through the eyes of somebody who should not have ever done anything athletic. So I've always known if I don't get tired, I don't have to be as good as them. Sean Strickland is as good as them. Sean Strickland is as good as just about anyone he has ever fought, about anyone that has ever fought, and that he was able to just, he lost round 1. Who cares? It was always a motto of mine. Chris Curtis, I gave him that motto. Strickland, I didn't give that motto because Strickland just his. Round 1 doesn't matter. Round 2 hardly matters. In a 3-round fight, round 2 matters more. In a 5-round fight, the first 2 rounds don't matter. You let them do whatever you want. You just survive. Round 3, 4, 5, those are the ones that matter because that is when true hearts come out to shine. Sean Strickland, he felt it. He felt that let up when he got up out of that takedown. He felt, ooh, so this is mine now. He goes back to his corner. He doesn't sit. He just stands. It's always him. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Bell rings. Sean Strickland was on him like white on rice. I mean, immediately, just walking around. Bum, 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 bum. He might have set more records there. I think he did. I think he is now the most winning UFC fighter to have ever fought in Las Vegas, I think. By the way, he fights in Las Vegas because there's no taxes. There's a lot of fighters there. Something you might not know. A lot of fighters say, I will only fight in no-tax states like Florida, Tennessee, Vegas. I will never fight in California. I'll never fight in Australia again. Sean Strickland was one of those guys. He only fights in the states that have no income tax. Anyways, back to the cardio. His cardio, he just started firing. He knew he was sweating. He knew he wasn't breathing. He knew he was good for whatever is coming next. He knew it wasn't getting hit. I'm just going to walk forwards and fire. Bomb, 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 bomb. I think in that round, and Sean's never been a power puncher, as we've all seen. He's one of the more entertaining fighters out there because of it. And I don't say that very often. He's out there just throwing. He had 3 or 4 different sets of like 10-punch combos. Bomb, 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 bomb. That German-Russian fella had nothing for him. Just backing up, kind of getting hit. He'd throw a big punch and then kind of scoot away. It was such a thing of beauty to see Sean Strickland be able to go out there and do that to someone. Now, I know that guy's not ranked. I know he was unranked, and Sean Strickland was he likes money. He wanted to get, and that was, I did that all the time. I just didn't win all mine. Sean Strickland will fight friggin' anyone. He fought the Nasruddin on a week's notice here at the beginning of the year. He fought this guy. He hadn't noticed, but he wanted to fight because you only get money if you fight. He went out there and just made him look easy. You guys don't understand how hard that is. If you are in the UFC, you are among the greatest fighters that have ever walked this planet. If you are in the UFC, you could likely beat up any person that has ever lived outside of other people that have fought in that octagon. It's just the way it is. Sean Strickland just takes these fights and says, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm in. And then he goes in. Like I said, I did that a lot. I just didn't win like him. I was not as good as Sean. I've beaten Sean up before. He's beaten me up more. But I've beaten Sean up before, so I'll take that when I can. I'm going to get back out to Las Vegas and beat him up some more. And I'll film it and show all you guys. But that cardio is something else. When you don't have to worry about getting tired, when you don't have to worry about, I better not throw that because I know I don't have 5 rounds in me, it makes you such a dangerous opponent. You hear about coaches and fighters say, well, you got to mix in the takedowns. If you take the takedown, it'll make people think about it. No. I mean, that is true. You do all that. But you do not need only that. You need the cardio because then you can do whatever you want whenever you want to. When they get tired, you don't get tired. When Sean and I, we fought on the same card a few times, but most of the time we fought at like the worst possible times for one another. So I would be fighting when he was fighting. I didn't have something, so I was as out of shape as I get, which is not very. And it's Sammy Spar said, I'm in. Just don't hurt me, bro. And we'd go at it. Round 1 was great. Round 2 was okay. Round 3 was an ass kicking for me. Now, when we turned the tables, when I'm the one fighting, he's the one sitting on the couch getting fat. He said, all right, let's do it. Round 1 is great. Round 2 is great. Round 3 is great. Round 4 is like, good God, Sean, give me something. Get tired at some point. Give me a round. Give me an easy round sometime in your life. And it just never happened. Sean Strickland is just impressive. I do think, now, talking about where he goes from here, I do think Izzy is a hard matchup for Sean because Izzy is not much of an outputter. He's not a big counter. I mean, he's a counter striker, but he's not a big outputter. He just kind of picks his shots, which makes it hard for Sean because Sean likes to push forward. He likes that trying to tire the other guy out. And Izzy is hard to get to play that game. And Izzy's such an intelligent striker. Sean might have to mix in the wrestling game because he has the cardio to do it. Mix in that wrestling game, make Izzy think of something else, come up off that, maybe some spinning stuff. Spinning stuff doesn't work. It might work on Izzy because Izzy's got such a good eye for all the normal stuff. The Cannoneer was a boring fight. I thought Sean won, but it was close enough. You look at any of these top matchups for Sean. You know which fight would be a ton of fun? Marvin Vettori versus Sean Strickland. Now, they've trained together. I've watched them spar together. It's a hell of a match. If that happens, it needs to be main event. It needs to be tuned into. It will be the best fight of the year if that fight ever happens. They're buddies. I don't think Marvin will ever do it. Sean wins more often than not when they're going, but they are good competitive rounds. Marvin's got a good gas tank too, and apparently just a hell of a chin. But it might be a fight that makes sense. Maybe, possibly, if Sean wants to get to that title realm. Costa gets eaten alive by Sean. Whitaker's a good matchup. Prime Whitaker would be a lot. He almost still is Prime Whitaker. I'm sorry I'm talking so fast. Tell me in the comments. I know all of you watch Chael Sonnen's YouTube channel. Chael has that nice and calm, and he just says what he's going to say. I'm not that. I throw so many more words in there, and I change topics. Tell me if I should calm down a little bit. Tell me if I need to adjust the way I do things. If it would make you more comfortable listening to me. I love this. I think I like the sport more than Chael does. I really honestly do, because I am, to my core, excited about what I just watched. Oh, go Sean Strickland. Cardio is king. If you're an amateur, I want to train you. I want to train with you if you're a pro. I want to train with you even if you're an amateur too. But train your cardio. It is the only thing more important than wrestling is cardio. Also, I almost forgot to tell you, this is my shirt. It's my new merch. Link in bio.
And you guys, I know I say some crazy shit, but I fucking love this country. I fucking die for this country. I kill for this country. And everything I say is for this fucking country.